Today, I'm back to take on the RAD 9 challenge of celebrity crushes. So, I had to come up with a list of 9 celebrity crushes that I had when I was younger based off of movies and TV shows. And this was a tough list to come up with because I have a terrible memory. So, what I did, I just went to my movie shelves and I kind of picked out what stood out to me right away, what scenes I could remember. And that's the list I went with today. You asked me another day, this list would look completely different. So go ahead and join me down below in the comments. Go ahead and share some of your celebrity crushes. And if you love collecting physical media and talking movies just like me, you're in the right spot. Go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media challenges. So starting at the bottom here, even though there's no real particular order, and I do gotta apologize on the mispronunciation of names here because some of these actresses, I was looking up their name for the first time because I only remember them from the movies they were in and their character themselves. So, yes, I'm going to get some of these names wrong. I do apologize. But first up, let's go ahead and go with Mortal Kombat 95. Let's look at the name here. We got Talissa Soto, who played Katana, the warrior princess, and she was just great in this role. I love the outfits with the leather, the ponytail, the fans, and she was just a warrior princess kicking all sorts of butt. I love the fighting choreography with her, and she really just stood out very exotic. And I just really liked the look to her, and I thought she fit Katana perfectly from the video games. So, yeah, had to shout her out just as a really fun choice, I think so. And then next up, we're going to have to go to Sleepy Hollow, and we have to go with Christina Ricci. Yes, she was so good in this movie. Just her complexion, her romance spark with Johnny Depp's character, just how she fit into the movie, being a period piece and the fall leaves. And I just really liked her in this one. She was just a perfect fit. So I had to shout her out as well. All right, next up, we're gonna go with a Best Picture winner. We're gonna go to Titanic, and we're gonna go with Kate Winslet as Rose. So many iconic scenes in this movie. It has a lot of romance. It's very steamy as well. The car scene, but of course, the French painting scene with the necklace. You just remember that when you see it for the first time, and it just sticks with you. So I will shout out Kate Winslet for a great performance as Rose, in my opinion. All right, next up, we're gonna have to go with a John Hughes movie, and we're gonna go with Weird Science. And I had to look up this actress's name. Let me look at it again. Kelly LeBrooks. And she was great in this one. I mean, when she shows up on screen, she is captivating. These kids basically wanted to make the most perfect supermodel kind of lady out there as a science experiment. And you know what? I think they did quite a good job with this one. But she's great in the movie, and she actually becomes more of a mentor to these kids than anything. So I just really enjoy the story, but I thought she was perfect for the character she was playing, and those scenes just always kind of stuck with me as well. So how to shout that out too. All right, next up, a little bit more of a modern movie. We're gonna go with Wedding Crashers. I had to look up this name as well. Let me check again. Esla Fisher, the one who gets with Vince Vaughn in the movie, and they have a steamy romance. But there was just something about the red hair, the quirky personality, right? Just kind of always funny. Didn't take things too seriously, and just was really passionate and romantic. And I thought they actually made a really good couple in here. So yeah, that was a good added bonus too. So I'm gonna go with her and just shout that one out. You got to remember Wedding Crashers. I mean, I really like these raunchy comedies, as you can see. All right, next up, speaking of raunchy comedies, we're gonna have to go to some Euro Trip, and let me look at the name again here. Jessica Bowers as Mika. Yes, the girl from Germany that all these friends go out to try to see to help, Scotty, right? Scotty doesn't know to go help Scotty find his love, right? They have a romantic spark, and now he's on this European adventure to go get her. And she just has a great look to her. I think just perfect for the European setting. And yeah, once again, just always stuck out to me as well. Really memorable scenes too. And just, yeah, a great movie overall. So I will shout her out as just once again, it's another fun choice. I think a lot of these are just really fun out of the box choices. All right, next up, we're gonna go with one that probably a lot of people have thought of, but we'll go to the American Pie franchise, and we're gonna have to go with Shannon Elizabeth as Nadia. Yes, the Nadia character in this franchise. Once again, just has a great look to her, very exotic, and you just remember that, right? The dancing scene in the bedroom with Jim, and it's so hilarious. You can't look away. And you know what? It's just, once again, another actress that just sticks with you. And yeah, I saw these movies pretty young, and I just really enjoyed them once again. So I had to, shout out Shannon Elizabeth, and she showed up on Celebrity Big Brother, and that was kind of cool to see her play. Apparently, she's a big fan of Big Brother, and I really like that show too. So an added bonus right there for her. All right, next up, let's go with okay, the top 2 here were definitely ones right away I knew I was gonna include. So, we're gonna go with in career opportunities, Jennifer Connelly. What else do I need to say? But come on, she is just great in this movie, and she still hasn't lost it either. I mean, she's fantastic in Maverick. She's great in everything I've seen her in, but come on, her standout role, career opportunities with Frank Whaley. Just they have a good chemistry about them, but she is fantastic, riding the horse. I don't need to say much more than that. It's just something that sticks with you, right? And so, yeah, really enjoyed her in this one and kind of, put her on the map for me and always caught my attention after that. So, yes, Jennifer Connelly, career opportunities. All right, next up, once again, this top one was a no-brainer for me. We're gonna have to go into Fast Times, and we will go with Phoebe Cates, of course. I mean, who just doesn't remember Phoebe Cates and all her scenes and moments? They're just so memorable, right? All the raunchiness, whether it's the carrot scene, right, in the lunchroom or the pool scene. You know what I'm talking about with these. But she is just a great actress. I like her in everything. She's great in Gremlins and Private School and so many more. She was just kind of that actress of that time, and I just really enjoyed her. So, yes, Fast Time, definitely really memorable, her scene. So I had to shout her out. I mean, what's wrong with Phoebe Cates? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So all these actresses I mentioned today were great, and they were the best I could do coming up with these celebrity crushes. Once again, this was kind of a topic. It was tough. It was tough to come up with this list. You asked me another day, it would have been different. But once again, if you haven't shared your crushes down in the comments below from when you were younger, let's share that. Let's have a fun time. Can't wait to see everybody's choices. There's no wrong choices here. And yeah, definitely like and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell so you're alerted when another physical media topic posts, and you just have a great time making it a movie day out there. And of course, if you love this physical media topic, mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.